So, do I regret buying the Jeep Grand Cherokee? Welcome back to BJP Lifestyle, guys. I hope you're having a great day. If you're new here, make sure you do click that subscribe button down below to be notified when new videos go live. New videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. here on the channel. Talking about do I regret the Jeep Grand Cherokee purchase that I made just about a year ago, almost this month, I think. I think it's actually coming up on the 1 year anniversary of having the Jeep and uploading consistently on the channel here, and we just passed that 10,000 subscriber mark, so that's really exciting, and I do appreciate that. Big videos coming soon. Don't even worry, guys, channel's about to go to the moon. Now, do I regret purchasing the Jeep Grand Cherokee? I would say overall no, because I enjoy the vehicle and I've learned a lot about the platform. I've kind of got to know the platform a lot better, and I do like it a lot. And it's kind of pushed me towards like the interest in the other engines and the Mopar products, and kind of wanting that Hemi engine and the 392 and all kinds of stuff like that. It was kind of like my entryway into this kind of community and this and the kind of Mopar interest, I guess, that I have now. So I thought I would just do a quick driving video here, a simple one today, because I have some big videos coming up, some big content that should do pretty well here on the channel and should be a lot of fun to do. But since that, I wanted to break it down and just do one of these videos because I've been talking a lot about getting that Charger 392. Some of you guys are upset about that. And some of you guys are happy about it, I guess, and are excited for the future of the channel no matter what. But I can just tell you guys now, if you guys stick around, this channel is going to the moon, and I promise you that the Charger content is going to be insanely fun, and I'm going to do a lot of really cool stuff with it compared to what I've done to the Jeep. But yeah, just swinging back around to the Jeep. I do enjoy the Jeep platform. It's been very good to me so far, and I think the biggest thing is the ability that I've had to grow this channel and kind of using this as like my entry vehicle into growing this channel into the car community and into the car channel that it is now. I think if I would have done something else, it might have been a little bit more difficult for me. But with the Jeep, it's kind of a good niche to get into and get started, at least for me. So I am thankful for it in that aspect. But at the same time, do I regret buying the V6? Yes, in a way. That's kind of my biggest flaw, is I bought the V6 Grand Cherokee, and I kind of want more power and I want more speed and like the sportiness of it. So obviously the SRT or the Trackhawk is more where I would want to be. But unfortunately, they're really expensive, especially right now. So I wish that maybe right away, you know, a year ago before the prices started to skyrocket on these things, maybe it would have been better if I would have just went ahead and bought an SRT or somehow managed to push myself into that SRT versus this. Obviously the price difference is so, like, they're completely different vehicles at that point. With the current Grand Cherokee that I have now, the Altitude, trade-in value is roughly around 31. To purchase one new, you're looking at around 35. So basically what it comes down to is the Altitude is basically half the price of an SRT. So obviously one that's going to be a lot more money in payments if I am financing it, plus trying to get like credit on that, and then it's taking out a lot more of a loan, which isn't very good. And like I'm kind of into like finance and money stuff, so I try to make smart decisions. Fortunately with this Grand Cherokee, it has been a good purchase for me because of the YouTube channel. Obviously buying a new car or taking out a loan for a car in a finance standpoint is not a good financial decision. When it comes down to it, it's not your best choice or your best decision that you should be doing. But in my situation, it kind of works out because I have the YouTube channel with the monetization, and it helps me brand and build platform there. So I am able to basically pay for my car through the YouTube channel. So in that situation, obviously it's more worth it for me, and going to spend more money on another vehicle that could potentially grow the channel and do more is more of a business expense in that aspect. But overall issues and stuff like that with the Grand Cherokee is I really haven't had any. So knock on wood, I haven't really had any real like big issues, and hopefully I don't within the next like month or so that I have it. Or did I just leak that I might be doing? Anyways, I haven't had any real big issues or complaints or anything like that since owning the Grand Cherokee. And like I said, I put a lot of miles and hours into this vehicle. So just in the past like week or so alone, I probably put like 500 miles on it. And what I do for work, I don't go to drive anywhere. Like I don't have to leave my house to go to work. Everything I do is at home from my own computer and stuff like that. So I'm very fortunate to not have to put a ton of miles on my vehicle for that, but I do put a lot of miles on my car for just leisure and for business, I guess, in a way, because filming this video right now, I'm driving my car and adding miles to it. But overall, I haven't put too many miles on it, but I've still put a pretty fair amount in the past year. Overall, actually, I'd say it's probably pretty low. but having like putting a couple hundred miles on it here, a couple hundred miles on it there, it definitely, you know, is adding up, and whatever. And like I said, I've enjoyed it. I haven't had too many complaints with it at all, really, or anything like that. I'm actually just gonna pull over here and we can talk a little bit more. The best thing that I can say if you guys are looking at getting into a Jeep Grand Cherokee is probably go for it if it's within your price range and you really want it. Depending on the year, there are some issues that you might run into, but for the most part, they're fairly reliable as far as an SUV goes. And they're very versatile. That's the best thing about them that I found, and within the community, is you could have the same Jeep as someone and they could go a completely different route. Where mine's lowered with 22s, someone might have 18s with a 3-inch lift and really, really big beefy tires, and they actually take it off-road. So you never know who you're gonna run into within the community and how different builds are gonna differ, because that's the great thing about this platform, is there's so much you can do, and there's, like I said, a lot of versatility to it. Where a lot of other platforms, you're gonna have a very basic kind of set thing that you guys are gonna be able to do to it, which is something that I'm not too big of a fan of, where everyone's gonna kind of have the same thing going on. I will say that the Chargers do kind of have a little bit of that going on, but the things that I have planned are gonna be pretty different from other people, and I'm gonna kind of really put my own spin on it and probably invest a lot more money than I should into this Charger. But I think for the content and for the fun of the channel, it's gonna be fine, guys. It's gonna be great. So we're gonna just go ahead and maybe do that. But the space in the Grand Cherokee, fantastic. I love it. I have like the bed stuff in the back. I went to the drive-in with my girlfriend and we had it like all set up for that, and like whatever is nice, just like relax in the back. Super comfortable, more than enough room for me. Like I'm 6 feet tall and it's perfectly fine. I have more than enough room to lay comfortably, which is something that's really huge in the 10K subscriber video that's going to be coming out in the next few weeks. Make sure you guys do check that out once it comes out. So if you're watching this after the fact, make sure you look for that video, because it's going to be a banger video, hopefully. I think it's gonna be fun. I'm not gonna have fun, but you guys will have fun watching me suffer. But yeah, the room, the versatility, the way you get a lot of decent features for a really good price in the Jeep. It looks really, really, really good. That's my favorite thing about it, is that the Grand Cherokee just looks really, really good, even at like a 30,000 price point. On this one, like a 2018, you're getting a lot of features and you're getting a really stylish, good looking car that looks really nice. And a lot of people like the look of the Jeep. Now, in my case, I get like the all-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, same thing on this, where I don't have the actual controller to go to like 4-low and stuff like that, but it's still 4-wheel drive. So in the snow, different things like that, it works perfectly fine. And as far as regrets go, like I said, I really don't have any regrets about buying the Jeep Grand Cherokee. I'm in a very fortunate situation right now where the payment on my Jeep is fairly low, and the trade-in value on the Jeep is actually higher than what I paid for it initially, and that's with putting a bunch of miles on it, owning it for a year. So obviously that's not always going to be the case. The Jeeps do hold value fairly well, but in this situation, it's just the world right now. The prices are up on things, so it's a good time to trade in. So I'm very fortunate right now that it's kind of in that situation, and I basically gained money in a way, but obviously with down payment and everything, it didn't work. But either way, I'm able to trade it in with a positive equity. So again, why would I regret it in that situation? Maybe if it was worth $20,000 and I owed 29 still or something like that, then maybe I'd regret it a little bit more because I want to get out of it. But in my situation, it's kind of working in my favor currently. But like I said, as far as regrets go, I mean, I don't really have any complaints that are going to make me regret purchasing this. The few issues that I've had have been very minor, and like flipping the gas nozzle upside down, yeah, it's a little bit annoying, but for the most part, it's not something that's going to make me regret my purchase or make me not want to buy another Grand Cherokee. I don't know if I've said it in any videos, but I do plan on buying another 2018 Grand Cherokee Altitude way in the future once the channel is booming and I'm able to do that and just buy it. And I want to build it into something super, super crazy, put a ton of money into it, make it really awesome and basically my dream build, and then give it away to you guys through Shop Lifestyle. So hopefully in the future we can do that and circle right back to my first vehicle and what really got this channel started. But as far as regrets go, I have none. And if you guys are in the market for the Jeep Grand Cherokee and you're still watching this video at this point, then go ahead and get it, because if you're watching that many videos and you're watching videos about it and you're hyped up about it enough to be doing that, then you're probably going to want to get one. Just go ahead and get it. Check out some different things, look at some of my videos and see some of my complaints, issues, common problems, stuff like that, and just make sure you check those when you go to purchase it, because you might run into those and you just want to make sure when you're purchasing it that you're not going to get those. Overall, I say go for it. Great vehicle, and I do not regret a minute of owning this vehicle, and I don't think I'll regret getting rid of it. I think I will a little bit actually regret getting rid of it, because I'm going to miss it. And you know, it was, like I said, the kind of foundation for my channel here, as well as just like the first vehicle I really heavily modified and continued to modify, where My truck, I only kind of put some tires and a leveling kit and exhaust, just very basic on it. Where this one, I kind of went a little bit more in depth and did some more things that I probably shouldn't have done. Now I have to remove them. But yeah, no regrets from me. So let me know in the comment section down below if you guys have any regrets buying your Jeep Grand Cherokee and why, as well as what year you have, so people looking for this can get a little bit more information. But if you enjoyed this video or you got any information from it, make sure you smash that like button down below. Help the YouTube algorithm, get this video out to more people, and of course, help the channel grow. On that same note, if you're not already subscribed, make sure you click the subscribe button down below right now to be notified when new videos go live. New videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. here on the channel. Of course, check out Shop Lifestyle, get yourself some lifestyle merch. But thanks for watching, guys. Peace.
I feel like I am losing control.